or Cobb Road, and it's going to be moving up towards the, let me get a direction vector here. Okay, it's going to be moving up towards the Deer Creek area, specifically in the bend where Deer Creek Cemetery is, within the next 5 minutes or so. All right, from there, it's going to continue. It's going to continue to try to go on up towards places like Blue Grove and eventually Bellevue. But in the near term, I think that we've got to be more concerned in the Blue Grove area. If you guys know where Bailey's Boards and Baked Goods is, that's one of these stores that's kind of in the direct path here along Highway 148 before the storm makes it towards Highway 287 near Bellevue. This is in Texas. This is our first since the beginning of the stream, this is our first big time velocity signature that is downright concerning looking, and we also have a confirmed tornado on the ground via a storm chaser, and it's radar indicated. So take shelter now if you haven't already in Deer Creek, Texas, and Joy. If you're in the community of Joy, Texas, you're also.
Hey Ryan, do you have a copy?
Yeah, go ahead. That was the voice of Ryan Scholl. And by the way, right here, Zach Hall, Clay County, Texas, he's on that storm. So hopefully we get a good shot of it here in just a moment. And we're also waiting to hear back from Ryan Scholl.
New information.
Okay, so now we've got an update on this warning. It's a
upgraded.
PDS tornado warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation. We've got a large, damaging tornado on the ground right now near Windthorst, Texas, and it's moving towards Deer Creek. Once again, a large, damaging tornado is on the ground right now, moving towards Windthorst. Zach, just checking in whenever you get a chance. We want you to take shelter. The best thing that you can do in this kind of situation is if you're in the path of this thing, you want to put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible, or preferably get underground. Okay, if you can get into a storm cellar, that's great as well. If you can't, you want to get into that interior closet or bathroom and whatever sturdy shelter you're in, and potentially maybe even wear a helmet, as that is going to protect your head in an event where falling debris is trying to injure you. Okay. All right. Where can I find that, Carly? Like where on YouTube? Okay. If you're just now tuning in, we got a large tornado on the ground right now, moving towards Deer Creek, Texas. We're trying our best to get you a view of this thing. Okay, that's not okay. 1 second, y'all. All right, so we're trying to get in contact with Storm Chaser Zach Hall here, but we can see it very clearly on radar. We've got, lots of rotation here moving up towards Deer Creek. The good news is between where it is right now and where it's trying to get to, there's not a lot of stuff in the way. Okay, so hopefully this thing kind of burns out in a more rural area.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
Otherwise, it's still a very concerning situation, especially if this kind of continues to increase in its intensity for the people near Deer Creek and Blue Grove. This is a PDS tornado watch or tornado warning. That means it's a particularly dangerous situation. All right, and there's another storm chaser, Nick Busby, who is near this thing as it comes up towards Deer Creek as well. We're trying to get that feed on the screen for you. If you're just now tuning in, we have a total of 2 tornado warnings popping up on the counter up there, but this is all focused on the same storm. We only really have 1 tornado warned storm, and that's going to be right here for the Windthorst area moving up towards Deer Creek. We really need everybody to take shelter up there. And here it is, a live look from Nick Busby in near Windthorst, Texas, of a tornado on the ground right now. You can see it there. I don't know if, obviously I see the condensed funnel. I don't know if we have a confirmation that that's doing damage on the ground, but right there it is. Okay, so yes, it is doing damage on the ground right now, and it is moving towards Deer Creek. So take shelter if you haven't already. The in between where it is right now in Deer Creek, some of the landmarks that is popping up for me is honestly there's not a lot. There's small lakes like Barrand Lake or Bernard Lake. That's around where the tornado is right now. We're really just kind of focusing on what's going to happen here once this thing makes it up there closer to the Deer Creek Cemetery. Then we get into a little bit of a higher, populated area there between Midwest or Midway ISD, Old Joy Shannon, and of course Bailey's Baked Goods. If you know where those places are, that's kind of in the direction of where the tornado's going right now. I don't know if this storm continues to go in the path that it's been going, in the direction that it's been going. It's going to go right up towards Deer Creek and Blue Grove. But we just saw a storm in a similar environment down there in Texas not too long ago do something where it occluded at this point of its evolution with the supercell. So that's something that we might have to watch out for as well. I don't think that we're as close to that, but I would not let my guard down in Hallsell and places like Henrietta, Texas here, because this is going to be a strong storm for you regardless, but the tornado part is also something that could eventually impact you guys, even though you're outside of the warning polygon there. But most immediately, we're concerned about our residents here in Deer Creek and Blue Grove in Texas, as we do have a PDS tornado warning, radar confirmed, and also chaser confirmed. Now we do have 2 storm chasers on that storm. We're not currently looking directly at the tornado, but we've seen it multiple times here. But basically, our storm chasers are on Highway 174, and the tornado is going to be to the west of them, out the driver's side window there. Really, right now, all I can say associated with our PDS tornado warning here is that hopefully everybody in Deer Creek and Blue Grove are in their safe spots, because I think that that's directly where this thing's going to go, and there's not a lot in between where it is right now and those areas. Downstream, this is going to continue to go all the way down there towards Bellevue and Dick Worsham in Texas as well. You guys should prepare to take shelter as well. Storm chaser Freddie McKinney is in Dewey County, Oklahoma. And that's associated with the big storm that's causing golf ball size hail right now near Weatherford. And he's got a live view, an interesting live view of a lowering on that storm as it crosses Interstate 40. Okay, so not real tornado threat in the immediate future with this, but looking at that with that little new cell that just popped up there associated with the storm, this is actually probably pointing us towards the new Cordell area. So that's a sign that this new cell might be something that we have to watch in the future, as it's got a pretty intense lowering on it, as some of that deeper moisture is moving up into the area. Yeah, we've had so the tornado that's associated with our PDS tornado warning that's moving towards Deer Creek, Texas right now, started off as a funnel, is a touchdown. It's a big tornado. It's currently still down as far as we know, but it might be in the middle of a cycle or something like that. We don't want to pay too much attention to exactly what the last thing we saw was, because this is the situation where a tornado is probably going to occur with this storm multiple times, even if it skips. Sometimes a tornado will be on the ground for a little while, come up, be on the ground for a little while, come up. It doesn't really matter if it's currently up or down right now. You should be in your safe spot in Deer Creek and Blue Grove.